Good morning, folks. Welcome, observers. It is Saturday, July 4th, 2026, and today we've got to look at fireworks the Earth and the Sun put on last night, level 3 solar storm in the overnight hours. We also have another CME potentially on the way to Earth, a big story on the Milky Way, and we're starting with our star. In the last 24 hours, kept up the activity both on the Sun and here at the Earth. You can see the solar flares continuing as the active regions approach the limb, CME eruptions, coronal hole coming in there as well. But the big story is the shockwave impacts we were expecting. Looks like one of them struck overnight, but it was very weak. Didn't even hit 700 kilometers per second in speed, modest plasma density. This is the kind of CME that never made a level 3 storm in the years past, but it's happening more and more now. The Auroral outbreak was impressive, visibility down to New Mexico and Arizona, another low-latitude event. Another example of a modest solar event, a strong Earth response, and an outsized auroral display compared to both of them. If you caught the major eruptive event earlier in the sequence, it was a double-peaked M-class solar flare that occurred at the active regions departing. They did produce a CME that is largely heading away from the Earth, but it's wide. Looks like around Sunday or Monday, the edge of that one is going to arrive here at Earth as well, and the coronal hole will be in play by that time too. We're also watching for any last flares before departure of those sunspots. Don't forget that while their direct line of fire is now away from the Earth, the spots have entered the proton storm zone where they can send high radiation to Earth along the solar system magnetic fields. Quick science update before we send you on to the holiday. Several stars began throwing hissy fits out in the exterior of the galaxy, and their light signature is telling them there's a problem. The sources were further away than they realized. They're now expanding the shape of the Milky Way slightly, extending the outer arms for a wider shape and presentation of the galaxy. This is critical and expected in the current understanding of the galactic fields. Would have to be like this. Very glad to see the correction. Folks, about 10 days left to get Master the Disaster. Your resources here in the Year of the Prepper are all found at suspiciousobservers.org, and that is linked below. We'll do this all again tomorrow, right here, but right now it's 5:30 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open. No fear. Be safe, everyone.